Yo, what's up? Bros? Welcome to my 500 video. How's it going, y'all? I look pretty damn cool, don't I? Yeah, like a new Mario cap for this 500 video. Today I'm gonna review a movie that's kinda scary and yet a little bit, in a word for it, trippy. I'm talking about this one, Escape Room. For once, I'm going to talk about a scary, interesting movie that really helps out my review in a pretty, in the word for it, sketchual type of way. If possible. I got the glasses on, got my hand in this awesome jacket to make this review freaking sweet. So, anyways, it's gonna be a short review. So here's the movie, Escape Room. When I remember this movie, I did watch it a few times. A basic plot of this movie is about contest winners that ends up in a random place, and whoever lives the longest time and survive these kinds of rooms wins. And $10 million. I'll be in the Game Master. It kind of reminds me of the movie called, well, The Cube, or Escape Plan. We get like the main characters. Basically the female character, Zoe. Her. The one we just saw for a second. Her, Amanda. That her horrible fear is flying an airplane in the sky. Yep, Gary, the nervous breakdown guy that's smart. Jason, the tall, well, dark-haired one. And these people end up in like a big, huge maze full of madness. And they have to solve the puzzle before it's too late. I'll try not to show much of the movie's scream as possible if I don't get copyrighted for this. And they're just renting it today. I mean, that's basically the whole entire movie. That's just them trying to escape these deadly rooms. One is them trying to figure out the puzzles. One room is them almost getting roasted and toasted like a giant, huge oven room. The other one is them being inside in a freezer room. And they randomly end up in a cavern room. They try to figure out how it works. We get like a little backstory of this guy, and most of them end up in a car accident and dead. They find a key that's obviously inside the deep freeze below a water. In this movie, they died one by one. In this one, there's like 4 guys, and most likely 2 ladies. And they end up in the next room where everything's upside down. Which, believe it or not, when I was younger, when I go upside down, I have like the fear of if the entire world goes upside down, then like we would fall off the side of the planet. It really scares me. But to make things worse, or so they stand on, like, most likely these platforms, and here and there, they'll fall to their doom to a bottomless pit. So they have to climb up on these sides of these edge into the bar room and try to find the exit. But unfortunately, like one of them falls to her doom, like Amanda, and sacrificed her life to solve the puzzle. And to make the scene less longer, and they end up in a hospital room trying to do experiments on one of each other. Or the only way possible before they get poisoned. She takes care of those cameras while they find the source of, and the word for it, integrate scanners in people's bodies, these numbers. 2 fingers, 0, 1. Number codes. It kind of reminds me of the movie Jigsaw, which I'll get to another time. So they try to do experiments and killing the person that's with them. Unfortunately, Sully did not make it. And he betrayed them. And Jason. And they randomly end up in a room that looks like Tim Burton did. And black and white. And they got infected and tried to find the antidote. But only worked on one person. Yeah, here it is. This is where it gets all... Yeah, it gets all ballsy here and there. I mean, that's where the movie's budget went. It goes all hazy. So only one of them can take the antidote, and it's obviously him, not Jason. So he kills him, and he wants the game. And finally meets a game master himself, and rewards him. But he kills him anyways. But luckily, Sully survived the poison. I mean, it looked like she got the mask just in time before the other showed up. Also, am I spoiling everything too much for you, audience? Let's just say they're still stuck in the place. The movie ends up in a great and song of all time, sequel baiting, because they really want to make a lot of money doing another one. So is this movie bad? I would go with negatory, averagely, what's you call it? Alright movie. I liked it. It's not the best movie. It's slightly okay. The acting's great too. It does remind me of the classic movie of Jigsaw, trilogy movies, that they're just there to survive. And just figuring out, well, basically the puzzles and other certain ways to figure out all their survival instincts. Like the old saying, there can be only one, or most likely two more, people to survive the challenge. Let's just say the film is kind of alright. Nobody's gonna remember it existed. It'll be pretty much forget pretty soon. You'll pretty much won't remember much of this movie's existence. But I'll give it credit. It's a bit. It's on my most favorite horror or movie franchises besides Nightmare on Elm Street. Either or most likely Friday the 13th movies. Or shall I say, next to my other so-called favorites zombie movies, or shall I say, just the Jigsaw movie puzzles. These of total pity of their actual characteristically improving their worthiness of them in being the greatest survival of the fittest. In other words, brilliant survivors. There's to take on the master of destruction of all games. So I give this movie a below average of 6.1 out of 10. If you like watching people solving puzzles and trying to survive, maybe you'll have a wonderful time watching the heck out of this one. I just know you'll pretty much remember a thing about this movie existing. And by the way, the sequel is finally out already. I do like the main character Zoe, since she's a bit more smarter than the rest of them. A few spoilers. At the end of the movie, she did try to learn to fly an airplane. And we actually see the true Game Master, which won't happen until like nearly 2 years later. Yep, this movie came out in 2019. Basically, we have to wait 2 more years until the sequel came out. So, I do like the idea where this is going. We just want to make it out alive. But unfortunately, one of them must die. So you pretty much get the idea of this movie's existing in timeline. Because I know people already talked about this movie a few times on YouTube. And so did I. So this is already my next movie review. I would most likely talk about most Halloween stuff in the near future. Because we're getting close to October 1st. Enough jibber-jabbering for now. I'll just see you guys next time. And when I review another interesting movie in the near future. I mean, those of you who are watching this on October 1st, then it's a happy early Halloween for you. See you around. And thank you for watching my 500th video. Goodbye for now.